Oh, it's time. It is time. Did I say it's time? It is. It's time for NOMA Super Speedway League here on a Monday night. Trying to lock up 2 more spots for the championship race next week. It's going to get nasty. MaxspeedTV's Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. Why freaking hobbies? Because that's what my wife says, and that's what I'm going by. Haha. Anyway, these cats get one fast pair tonight at DEGA. Some are going to be in the back, some are going to be up front. They're going to try to miss the big ones. They got to save those fast repairs. If you can sell them, you make a boatload of money on iRacing. But you can't. So let's see what team helps out who. Try to get themselves into this final race next week. You guys stick around. We'll be right back after the anthem. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trackless, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sunrise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
We're back with you. NOMA Super Speedway Series. You have got, oh, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 cats, 7 cats trying to get into 2 more spots for next week's final race of the season 1 of NOMA Super Speedway. The ones that are locked in already happen to be, believe it or not, coincidence perhaps, or I know how to pick them. But it happens to be the MaxspeedTV team. And we'll get through here in about 2 minutes. We'll go down through the grid and we'll announce everybody. Now, some of these guys, the 2 that are locked in, Nagels and Guerrero, the MaxspeedTV boys, those are the ones you're going to have to really watch out for. Because no matter what happens, they're locked in. So those 2 guys, you want to be your best friends because you want them to help you to the end. So you can try to get in there and be one of the top 2 that's left. Everybody else, teammates, the more the merrier. But we're going to find out here in about another minute and a half. Just to let you guys know, I'm on some kind of I don't know, some kind of a weather alert, talking 70-mile-an-hour winds and everything else. Good God, Dorothy, hang on, I'm coming to meet you. So if I happen to just disappear, you know, you lost me, I lost power. But until then, we're going to ride this puppy out. See how this thing ends here tonight. Hopefully we can get it completely in without any hassles or troubles. Like I said earlier, 1 fast repair. That is it. Now, these guys that are trying to make it in, they have got to be so careful. Their pit stops, their speeding down pit road. I mean, anything can happen, and it can really hurt these guys really bad. So we're going to have to be extremely careful on anything they do out here, because this is it. This is the last chance, man. You either make it now or you're done. And these guys have been battling all season long, trying to get to the top 4 spots. And believe you me, when there's money involved, look out, man. It's going to get nasty. The big one, well, it could happen, probably will happen. Everybody just prays to God they're not there at the wrong spot at the right time. We're going to find out right here. Welcome everybody out in YouTube land. You got anything you want to say? Put it out here. I'll tell it to the drivers. I don't care. I don't live by any of them. Well, maybe one, the league owner, but he's 2.5 hours away. But anyway, here we go. Let's fire this thing off. Let's see where we're at. Waiting for them all to join in. And here they are. All right, let's do this. Row number 1, Cody Nagels and Vicente Guerrero. They are both locked in here. Completely locked in. As a matter of fact, I just lost them. What's going on with that? Try it again. Anyway, they are locked in. They're good to go. You got to be taking on the front row right there. Row number 2, the 94, Fred Anderson, and the 29 of Chris Akers. Row 3 is going to be Taylor Tater Tot Toller. You see the P right there? That means that he is trying. This is it. He's got to do it. Matthew Erickson right beside him. Row 4, the 30 of Carl Engel, the number 9, Jay Stinson. Row 5 to 31, Joey Hickox. He's also in the playoff race here, trying to be one of the 2 guys to make it. The 195 of Randy Bonomi is beside him. Row number 6 to 24, Jason Miz. And the league owner, the 99, Robert Duvendak, drove all night long from Florida to Ohio to get here to race. His butt is dragging the floor, but he's here. Both these cats trying to make it tonight. Row 7 to 77, Everett Shepard to 23, and Brad Sexton. Row 8 to 08, Tommy Cook, another contender here. And the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. Row 9 to 37, Joseph Fogg, and the 66 of Guy Baracco. And that's it. As they get ready to do their pace lap. Again, welcome everybody out there that's watching the NOMA Super Speedways here on MaxspeedTV in the YouTube. You got anything to say to your driver, let me know. I'll pass it right along for the good luck. Cool temperature tonight, so the cool temperatures means very, very fast and very tacky track. They're going to be sticking it in places, well, it don't fit, and they're going to make it fit. They've been making deals. They've been talking throughout the whole practice right now. Who's going to help who? What's going to happen? A lot of guys working their tail end off to get to this championship, and it comes all down to this race right here for the top 4. Again, Guerrero, Nagels, and Guerrero, they are in it. And that's the MaxspeedTV boys. The 6 and the 14. Everybody else has got a P beside their name. And they are fighting for position to try to make it in here. So we're going to tell them, take your last drink if you can. Make sure you're well hydrated. Make sure your air conditioner's on so you don't sweat yourself to death. Make sure your microphone works. Make sure you can hear your pit crew and your spotter. All these things, you got to get in line. Make sure everything works perfect. And if you are one of the guys that's wearing a seatbelt, the 5-point harness, well, make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want you falling out of your rig. This is what it boils down to right here. Will some fall off into the back, or will they stay up front to stay out of the way of the big one? We're going to find out right now. NOMA Super Speedway, MaxspeedTV. Green flag, baby. Coming around to lead the first lap. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Nagels. He's gonna drop down out of the rocking chair right in front of his teammate. Looks like it's gonna be Guerrero. He's gonna be leading this bad boy. Those cars look alike. Up in that top line, the 29, Chris Akers. That guy right there, he is gonna be a spoiler of this event if nothing happens to him. This guy can drive. I think he'd rather draft and push somebody to a win than actually win himself. But this particular race, right now, he's got to win it. He wants to win it. And right behind him, Ericsson in the number 12. He's going to be doing the pushing. Now, these cars are totally different from what the trucks are. You can push the crap out of them. You're not going to get them all that loose. You can beat them and bang them, do anything you want to do. They're not like the trucks. If you look at them, they'll spin. The only thing you got to worry about, I'll show you. You got to worry about in the inside, you got to worry about your oil temperature and your water temperature. Most important thing. Akers drops it down into the rocking chair right where he wants to be. The 24, Jason Miz. And they're already pitting early. They've already got together and said, hey, we're coming in early. And here they come. So if I was a betting man, I'm going to say these cats right here are going to be the ones that are going to be working together without a doubt. All of these guys will. Guerrero, Nagels, Hickox, Stenson, Bunomi. Back out on the track. Mids lead them around on that top line, and you've got Tic Tac Duvendak drove all night from Florida to get here to race. And he had a couple little episodes there in Florida. He had a little trip to the hospital. So hopefully he's able to get this thing in tonight. So we're all wishing good thoughts for him. The 94 in the bottom, Fred Anderson. He's going to be your pusher down here. And boy, he is pushing too. Pushing Ericsson right up there. Nancy, nice to see you tonight. And your boy's going to be getting quite a bit of help, it looks like. So things are looking pretty good so far. Some of these guys, will they stay out as long as they possibly can and then pit? Or will they do an early pit sequence? So these cats haven't been in the pit yet, and they got a ways to go before they do, depending on when they want to come in. And these cats right here already came in and got out and took off. So they're all together. So you got two different bundles of cars. Erickson leading them around. As you can see, these guys are being pretty smart. They're being safe. And here comes a few of them right now. So you can assume all these cats right here will be working together. Ms. Tater Tot, Toller they call him, Carl Lingle, Joseph Fogg. They'll all be working together. Back out on the track. Erickson leading them around. Anderson third, Duvendak is fourth. And I will probably assume these cats right there, all of them, they'll end up going into the pits together here. Seven laps out of 94 so far. Everything's looking good. Now there's only 18 drivers in here tonight. So I guess what that means is a little bit less likely of a chance to see those nasty cautions. Riding along with Fred Anderson. Right on his top. As you can see, the leader's coming up on possibly some lap traffic right here, and I do believe, I don't know who the lone wolf is. It might be this guy, Bunomi, I believe. So he's about ready to go a lap down. Because they're coming. Unless they decide to go into the pits, and I don't see that happening just yet. Erickson started sixth, and here he is leading the show. Well, we got ourselves a caution, and I really don't know what the deal is, quite frankly. I'm not seeing it here. Something's happened. Still looking. I don't know. I'm not showing anything. There it is. I found it. Well, let's go back and see what happened. Right around with Chris Akers up here. Let's do one of these deals. We can see it exactly. He's right beside Tater Tot Toller in the 48 there, or Schroeder. They're teammates. Kind of see what's going on. But anyway, looks like Akers, he got the bad end of the stick on that deal. Everything looks to be pretty good so far. Unless the old netcode came involved yet. I don't know. We'll see. You can see Schroeder keeps going up the track. And Schroeder hits him and takes him out. Whether it's intentional or not, I do not know. But I will say from what I'm seeing on the replay, he took him out. It was an accident maybe, whatever. But he got the bad end of the stick of that one. And he slams hard into the wall. Now, is he going to have to get some... He'll come into the pits, and I don't know if he's going to have to use his fast repair or not. I'm not really sure. We shall find out, though. But that's our first caution. Happened on lap 10. And we're going to follow him. He's going to come in and try to get some work done on that bad boy. And I can guarantee you he is not a happy camper. got some front end damage, and he's really got the back end. That's the problem, this back end part right here. The reason why it's a problem, well, is because of the spoiler right there. And when you push somebody, you see how far this is pushed in? Well, he's going to back it up and redo it. You see how far that's pushed in right there? You're not going to be able to push this guy. It's not going to happen. As you can see, he's not going to get it fixed. He's just going to keep coming in and let him work on it a little bit at a time and save that almighty fast repair towards the end. In and out of the pits. Duvendak did not pit. Duvendak, I believe, and one more fellow. Who was it? Right there. Mr. Guy Baracco. Those two are the only cats that have not been into the pits. And if I get an opportunity, we're going to see if I can have a chat with him. Mr. Akers, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy? Chris, Bobby in the booth, you hear me? No, I don't think we're going to get him. He might have his microphone turned off. Or perhaps he doesn't want to speak right now. Which kind of don't blame him. Well, anyway, we tried. One caution so far, that's it. 11 laps completed out of the 94. There's your top 5 guys as of right now. Duvendak, and take a look at it. All Duvendak's going for it, trying to get in to this chase. Nagels is locked in. Guerrero's knocked in. Hickox is working his way. He's got to try. He got to get up there. He's got to win it to get in it. By the points, he needs to win it, I do believe. And he's going to have some help up here. He's got a teammate. And that will be Jay Stinson. So look for the 31 and the 9 to definitely work together. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the MaxspeedTV boys is working with those two guys also. So that's good news for Mr. Hickox. But Erickson is going to be your leader. Championship race or not, he says. If I can win this, I'm going to win it. Duvendak on the bottom. Erickson will be up top. So Mr. Duvendak is probably going to be leading him around. Again, he drove all the way from Florida to Ohio. And here he is. Racing. Kind of reminds me of the good old days where you'd see Tony Stewart or somebody like that run a Coca-Cola 600 and run an Indy car and everything else all in like one weekend or one day or whatever it is they do. That's kind of crazy stuff. But Duvendak's going to be at the bottom. Pace truck's going to be out of the way. Going back green flagging again. I believe lap 20 is going to be that precious stage 1 points. After green flag racing, NOMA Super Speedway. As they work their way up through the gears. Duvendak down in the bottom, trying to race his way into this bad boy. Erickson in the rocking chair. Nagels up front. already locked into this chase. And who's he got on his heels? He's got Joey Hickox on his heels, and he is fighting to try to get into the championship race tomorrow. 6 guys fighting for only 2 spots. The number 2 right there, Taylor Tater Tot Toller. He is another cat trying to get into that last 2 spots if he can get it for the championship. Here he is being the pusher up here. And he might have a little bit of damage, and it isn't gonna stop him. Not for the least bit. We're talking about Chris Akers. He did end up having to use his fast repair. You see, he's got a brand new ride. Hopefully he can keep the fenders on that bad boy for the rest of this race, and he's got a ways to go. Nagel's still on the bottom. Bunomi trying to hook up with Akers up there on that 3rd line. Akers decides to drop back down into the 2nd line. That's got to leave Bunomi out there by himself. Now they're all going to come up and give him a hand. Vicente Guerrero in the 14, he's locked into this chase. But here he is, trying to give Akers a run up here, help him out. MaxspeedTV boys, nothing to lose. They're both locked in, but they can't help other individuals. Right now in the middle. Is Hickox. His teammate not quite up to him. That'd be the number 9, Mr. Jake Stinson down there, trying to work his way up to his teammate to help him out. Nagel still hanging out in the rocking chair, where he's supposed to be as safe as in his mama's arms. Getting the nice push right there. Guerrero getting Akers out in front. Might be able to get him to clear it. If he does, they'll both clear. They're going to drop down. And it looks like they did. Akers out front right now. Was turned earlier. Got caught up in an altercation with the 48 of Mr. Schroeder. Whether they seen each other or not, it still happened. Had to use his fast repair. He is out front for now. A lot of contenders, man. Akers is trying to get it in. 31 of Hickox, he's trying to race his way in. Taylor Toller's trying to race his way. So is Duvendak right there. The top 7 running, you've got 5 of these guys right here battling it out. Trying to win this race or get enough points where they can actually get into the last 2 spots for me. Coming up on a stage 1 here, I believe, after 20, I think. I believe that's the way it works out for these guys. All important points. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Nagels backs off just a little bit so Akers can get up there and cross that line first to get some points in stage 1. I don't know. We'll see. As of now, Akers has got about a half a car length on the bottom. Up on the top, Tater Tot Toller. 3 wide, Training Mike trying to get up there to the front to try to get that stage points. Akers is still hanging on to it here on the bottom. Vicente's got it buried in his rear end. Bumper, that is. Pushing him all the way through. Looks like he is going to win this stage, so that's going to help him a little bit. And they're all going to back off. So your first stage winner is going to be a 29 of Chris Akers. Helping the guy out. You know, it's funny. You got guys that's already set for the final race of the season for the championship, and here they are helping some of their buddies out. They may not be teammates, but they are tonight. And the sad part is you're doing a good thing trying to help them, but at the same time, hey, what the heck's going on here with iRacing? They're getting all crazy on me here. I mean, it's getting real crazy. But anyway, they're helping each other. And then when they get down to the final 4, the guy you helped is liable to beat you. I don't know what's going on. This is an iRacing thing, apparently. Because I don't have any storms yet in my area, so it can't be nothing like that. I'm not sure what we got happening here. I've never seen anything like this. Well, right now we're froze up. This is interesting. I have no idea. Well, guys, I'm going to run to a commercial. Let me kick back here and see what in the heck's going on. I'll be right back.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Hey, I haven't seen anyone have any issues. Okay.
You'll need to tow back to pit lane, press and hold your reset button, and we'll come and get you.
All right, see you, sweet cheeks.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey,
I'm just
between
happy
you and me,
Everett
the
saved my
idea
ass,
is
bro.
to avoid
He
the
saved my
cars.
ass.
Congratulations!
I was just coasting
you just
away.
set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
All right, let's try it again. I think I got it fixed. I don't know what the heck happened. But we're back. Well, we didn't miss anything. They were still under the caution, so that's a good deal. As you can see right now, they're, you can see my trading paint's kicking in. You see all the cars turn white, and then their paint scheme comes up. So we should be locked and loaded and ready to rock and roll here. Looks like Schroeder's going to be leading them down. And here's the funny little tidbit. The guy that he had the first caution into is right behind him in the 29 of Mr. Akers. Let's hope they forgive and forget quickly here. Back to green flag racing, 23 out of 74 in the books, and it looks like all the guys are going to go up on the high side, and they're going to drive right past Schroeder and leave him hanging out till somebody catches up with him. Akers on top with a whole lot of help. And all four of those guys are going to drop right in front of Schroeder. Schroeder says, I don't think so. He goes all the way up high, all by himself. Nobody got to dance with him. He definitely ain't going to get it done without any help. He's going to go backwards. Some of the other notables that we've been watching. Hickox is all the way back here in the 10th spot now. But he's back here with his teammate, Stenson, there right behind him. But for right now, it's the Chris Akers show with a little bit of help from the MaxspeedTV boys. John Black, nice to see you, my friend. It's been a long time, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Now, I gotta tell you, all the way back here, the 31, the AG Solar Solutions, that is another league that's teamed up here with NOMA. They're getting ready to finish up their seasons and start a new one. It'll be all the super speedway stuff, the bigger tracks. So you want to hook up with them, check them out, and you also want to check these guys out, getting ready to start their second season. But first, right now, doing their best try to get up front. 2 spots left. That is it. Hickok's the reason why I got on here talking about him is because I tell you what, day in and day out, every league I broadcast, whatever race he's in, he has got a #1 fan, and that is his mama. And she's out here in YouTube all the time, talking with us, keeping us alert and alive. And I just want to tell her I certainly appreciate it. And I appreciate her hanging out with us on YouTube and making it more exciting. We need more mamas like that. Nagel's going to drop down in the bottom in front of Akers. Duvendak working his way right up front. And the 99 machine. Oh, up into the walls, the 12. That's going to be an issue. Did he gather it up, hang it in there? Looks like he did. But some of these guys, the 94 had to take an evasive maneuver, and I do not know how that was not a caution. Brother, I know what you're talking about, John. Working 6 days a week on third shift. I did it for 21 years, third shift. I don't really know what happened, but I know the 12 Erickson, he went right to the wall almost and come back down. It was kind of ugly there. Duvendak trying his best to get up there in front of Nagels to drop down in there. Nagels is locked in already, and so is the 14 of Guerrero. But Akers and Mr. Duvendak, they want nothing more than to win this race. Back here in the second pack, being led by Tater Tot Toller. He's another cat's got to win this race. He's got to get it up there. He's got a little bit of help behind him in the 30, Carl Lingle. So they're all going to gather back up again here, it looks like, at some point. These guys are doing a really good job giving each other some breaks, a little bit of distance between each other. They know how important this race is for some of these other guys out here, and they do not want to be the bad guy. We'll talk about the 08, Tommy Cook. That's another guy. He really needs... The points are so close. Basically, you're set if you can win it. If you win it, you're going to have enough, you'll be fine. And this is another cat's got to take care of his ride and be there at the end. So many good drivers, only 2 spots available. Talking about Akers, bad luck hit him hard. I think it was lap 10 or whatever, got caught in an altercation, had to use his fast repair. So here he is up front, praying to God nobody hits him and takes him out. Because his chances could be over, because he is running on a wing and a prayer right now. No more fast repairs for him. Nagels and Guerrero, they're already locked in for the championship. Out front. Up top, trying to hang on here a little bit. Good run for Guy Baracco tonight. He's doing a really good job. And Duvendak by himself up here, making it 3 wide. looking for a little help, and I'm going to assume possibly the 08 of Cook's going to come up and hook up with him, maybe. Duvendak wisely drops back in so he doesn't lose any in the draft. Bracco, he may jump up to that top line. If he does, I don't know if Duvendak will follow him or not, but he's been peeking an awful lot right here. And here he goes. He's going to go up top. Is anybody going to go with him? It looks like Cook might. Duvendak jumps up into the middle. Akers goes back in to the lead end of the bottom side. Two MaxspeedTV guys are up on the top kind of by themselves. Duvendak looking at him, trying to catch up with him a little bit. Bonomi on the bottom being the pusher. Now, some of the guys that are hanging way back here in the back, Hickok's fighting for this spot for the championship. I think he's wisely hanging out back here because we got a long way to go. And his teammates right there in front of him. These guys get too crazy up here. Don't want to burn a fast repair that fast this early in the race because, man, you're one nervous guy throughout the rest of this race, especially when you know you have nothing to fall back on. Lap 40, I believe, is going to be stage 2 for these guys. Got to be some more needed points for somebody. Talking about Nagels for a little bit, I gotta tell you, man, I gotta toot his horn here. I don't know. I think he won like 3 super speedway races in 1 week. He just came out of the blue. Everything finally came together, and man, he has been on fire. Him and Guerrero both. I picked up these two guys to run the MaxspeedTV team. And I'm going to toot my own horn. I saw potential in these two cats right here, man. I liked them because they were go-getters. They never gave up. They admit when they did wrong. They learned a lot in a short time. Man, look at them. I'm proud of both of these guys. To be honest with you, I'm kind of proud of a lot of guys in here. Akers battling it up front, knowing he's already used the fast repair at lap 10. Duvendak drove, I don't know, 20-some-odd hours from Florida to Ohio. Plus, kind of had a bit of a perhaps of an emergency scare and had a trip to the hospital. Luckily, he's doing good. And here he is driving tonight, trying to make his spot into this playoff. You got a lot of friends when you broadcast, a lot of good guys, a lot. And, you know, you want them all to make it, but they just can't do it. Some more way back into Florida hillbillies that I really like a lot. Hickox and Stenson, both great guys. Mom out here on YouTube every single night he races. Hickox races, cheering him on and talking to me. Well, trouble right there. It was a big one, and somebody smashed the wall like right now. Is that going to bring out a caution? I'm waiting to see. And if it's not, I'm going to find out what happened anyway. And I don't think it's going to bring out a caution. Doesn't look like it is. All right, let's run it back. See if we can find it. Hopefully we can find it anyway, before it gets too crazy. Oh, there it is. The 195 and the 66 tangle up pretty hard. I mean, really hard here. Let's see it. As they go into the... Whoa, the 66 comes down and drills him. So there's that. Back to live action right here. Coming down for the second stage. Trying to get the points. Akers on the bottom. The guy Baracco slammed into the 195 of Bonomi. Hickok's way up top all by himself. Looking for a little help. Duvendak now pushing Akers. Would like to push him to clear him. Coming to the line will be the stage 2, I believe, and Akers right there to take some points. Duvendak would love to try to sneak out there if he could, but he's got nowhere to go. Akers going to be able to get the second stage points. As you see some of them going off into the pits already. And Akers is going to get stage 2 points. He's going to win that one as well. So we got a nice little thing playing out here. Akers involved in an incident on lap 10 with the 48 of Mr. Schroeder. Gets his car fixed, uses his fast repair on lap 10, and here he is. He's won stage 1 and stage 2. This guy is on a freaking mission. But so is Mr. Duvendak, Mr. Hickox, Mr. Toller, Mr. Cook. Those guys, too, they're on a mission as well. They've got to win this bad boy to make the top Final Four for next week's race. Well, I got to talk to somebody. How about you, Mr. Duvendak? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm checking in on you, buddy. Told everybody on YouTube the long drive from Florida to here and everything else that's been going on. And here you are trying to race your way into this championship. How are you feeling? How's it going?
Well, I got pretty decent stage points the first 2 stages here, so that was the main goal. Now it's just going to be surviving, saving that free fast repair to the end here, and being there at the end to get a decent finish. I might be able to still point my way in.
Punch your way in, whether you win or not, maybe?
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I hear you. Cause...
We're right there on the borderline, so we're trying to get as many points as possible and get a decent finish. We might be able to make it in, so we'll see.
Good deal. I'll tell you what, that Chris Akers, man, he is on a mission, isn't he?
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
He's had some bad luck starting right off lap 10 using his fast repair already. Yeah, some stiff competition that you got out here in your league, but that's what it's all about. Good luck. We're going to keep an eye on you, and, well, hopefully you can get this thing finished off and make the top 4 for next week.
Yeah, that's the hope. We'll see though. It's gonna be tight to the end.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later, and good luck.
Thanks a lot, man.
Now I got to remember where I took you from. Where did I take you from anyway?
Chromehorn.
That's it. All right, good luck. Got to make sure you get these guys back into their proper Discord channels, man. You get one guy out from his team and put him in somewhere else, you'll have a mark on you for sure. Erickson coming in along with everybody else. You see Hickox is in. All these guys, tires and fuel. And out the door they're going to go. NOMA Super Speedway Series. This is the final spot here. 2 spots left to get into the championship race for next week. The guy going to lead them out will be Erickson. Your top 5 is going to be Erickson, Toller, Hickok, Stenson, and Duvendak. Here comes Toller. And there's Mr. Hickox. And Mr. Stenson. Saxton is waiting to get a lap back. He's a lap down. Fred Anderson happens to be a lap down in the 94 machine. Now, he saved it. I remember he was all over the place there and helped not bring out a caution, but unfortunately, it costed him. Everett Shepard in the 77, he's a lap down as well. As you can see, some of these guys popping in here to top off a little bit. Every ounce of fuel helps. And he'll come in. He'll top off. And he may have a little bit of damage he's getting worked on. He's going to hook up with his boys, and out the door they go. Erickson, he started 6th. He's led 1 lap so far of the race. Mr. Linkle started 7th. Here he is up in the number 30. He is 2nd. Mr. Hickox coming back out. He's being shown in 3rd. Toller will be 4th. Mr. J. Stinson. Him and Mr. Bonomi also coming out. And they'll get around the line here, and they'll get them all back in where they belong. But this is what I'm showing for your top 5. Erickson will be down into the bottom. Lingo will be up top. "44 laps out of 94 in the books." Your race summary. We actually only had... I had to erase and come back, but I can remember off the top of my head without taking my shoes off and counting. 1 caution due to an incident, and the other 2 were stage laps. We had a minor freeze-up or something. I was able to get it back. So that calculation part will be off, but I do know it was 1 caution so far of the race and the 2 stages. as we get set to go back green flag racing. Erickson in the lead right there. Hickox in tow right behind him. The number 31 and the number 2 fighting their way into this championship round for next week. 2 spots left. The next one doing the fighting is the 29, Chris Akers. Then you've got Tommy Cook and Mr. Duvendak back here. Hickox moves into the middle. Akers is going to drop down right behind him. And boy, that middle line looks like it's going to get a decent push right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, out of everybody sitting back here in the back, behind the 31 that's racing tonight, that 29 is the one I want right behind me pushing. Because that guy right there, I'll tell you, he would tell you he'd rather push than win. Except for tonight. And he's got to push him right down into the rocking chair. So Akers pushes Hickox down into the bottom. Looking for a little help. The 94, Fred Anderson, trying to get his lap back the hard way. He's trying to race it back. And in the meantime, he's giving Akers a nice little shove. The MaxspeedTV boys both locked in already, but here they are up top, 3 wide. I don't know if the incident that he got caught up in on lap 10 put a fire underneath his butt or what. But I'm telling you, Akers is on a mission. And he gonna make it tough. Hickox knows how to get away around the super speedway just as good as anybody there is. The talent that's out here is unbelievable. Taylor Toller right there with him. He's another one I put in that basket of good. They can drive. All of these guys are tough. As the song says, you get a little help from your friends. And right now, teammates are oh so important. Hickox still down in the bottom. Being pushed by the 12. And we're riding along with him. The AG Solar Solutions on the bottom. A must-win to get in for next week for the championship. Up above top, Chris Akers in a 29, the exact same thing. And right behind him, Taylor. Tater Tot Toller, they call him. Another cat's got to win this bad boy. On back a little further, Tommy Cook. Mr. Duvendak hoping he can win in on points. Akers drops right down in front of the 31. Now he's going to be in the rocket chair. 50 laps out of 94, only one caution. Ericsson hanging right there with them. Now we did have one that has dropped out, and that will be the 24, Jason Miz. He was another guy going for the last spot. As you can see, he is out, gone. So something must have happened. He did not use a fast repair, but he must have had an internet problem or something happened with his rig, because he has been disconnected from here. So his chances is gone. I'm not sure if he'll hop in YouTube and tell us what happened or not, but something definitely had happened on him. Akers still on the bottom with Hickox right there in tow. And I'm going to assume those two cats right there are going to be stuck together like glue. Duvendak thinking about going 3 wide up here, and he does. Tommy Cook gonna slip out in front of him and go with him. No, he gets out of his way. I'll tell you, Duvendak is on a mission right now, too. He's going up towards the front by himself as he slips right in. Tommy Cook comes up and he bounces off the wall. That's gonna slow him down and put him back towards the back of the pack. But still up front, Akers. In tow, the 39, Mr. Hickox. Both of these two cats fighting to win. The number 2 right there, Toller, fighting to win, to get in. The 99 of Duvendak, fighting to get in. MaxspeedTV boys, they're already locked and loaded. You're good to go. Tommy Cook, another one fighting to try to get in. The only thing you got to really be careful about is getting those tires down that double yellow line. When you cross that double yellow line and try to come back up on a track, it'll throw you. And it can cause problems. That transition is, it's pretty rough. Everybody driving smoothly right now. Hickox has led 2 laps. And right now he's fine right where he's at. Working his way up the 23. Trying to get a lap back the hard way himself. He is 1 lap down. Duvendak by himself again, trying to work his way up. Now the 66 is going to join in it with him. Morocco's going to hook up. The 77 Shepard, he's a lap down, but he'll hook up with him as well. Duvendak jumps right back down into that second line. Now he's going to go back up again to the top. Anywhere he can get an advantage to get up towards that front, he's going to do it. Lingle up top. He's got Duvendak right there on him. Trying to get something going up on that top line. They're starting to close in on him neck and neck right here. 56 out of 94 in the books. 14 laps since they've been into pits. Duvidak slams it down in front of the Akers. Right behind Lingle. Now Lingle is going to lead the show. Duvidak right there with him. Puts back Akers in third. Hickox is in fourth. Trying to time this out pretty well here. Getting all kinds of message alerts on the weather coming upon me right now as we speak. Hoping we stay together right here to finish this race off. They've been talking about this storm system coming and hitting us for the last 2 days. Apparently it's putting on a really good punch. So hopefully we can get this thing in here. Duvidak still hanging out on the bottom right there. Thinking about going up, maybe making it too wide perhaps. Not sure. Akers is like a dog with a bone tonight. Hickox right there in that fourth spot. You got the 12 of Erickson, not a chase contender. Right behind him, you got Taylor. Tater Tot Toller, they call him. Chase contender right in there with him, sixth. Linkle started 7th, showing his muscle up here now. Here comes the MaxspeedTV boys. Locked and loaded together. Riding on the top with Nagels. Pushing Guerrero. You can see Duvidak. He's doing a heck of a job right there in the 99. Riding with him right now. I'm keeping that 30 out in front. And keeping the rest of these guys away from him. Lingle goes into the pits. Guerrero's going to jump out in front of Duvidak. He'll take the lead on the inside. Should start seeing some pit stops here in the next 2 laps, maybe 3. They're going to try to go all the way, see as far as they can go. I don't think it's going to come down to a fuel mileage thing. I think it's going to come down to who can miss a wreck. Because everybody knows Super Speedway, you get down to 10 to go. Oh, that's, how can we say it? That's when crap hits the fan. How's that? We'll keep her PG there. And they're coming in right now. This is where it's important. They're all coming in together. You do not want to get caught speeding, and you don't want to get tagged. You see these guys locking them up. There's Akers. Duvidak is in his spot. Hickox, he's in as well. Battling it out. Who's going to be leading them off? It's going to be Chris Akers. So there's your top 5. Akers, Duvidak, Nagels, Guerrero, and Hickox. Just to let you know again, Nancy, they just came into the pits, and yes, they will have to do a real quick, short pit stop one more time before they're good to go. Akers and Duvendak. Now, I'm not sure what happened right here. I got a suspicion that Duvendak might have got caught speeding. I don't know. Because they are all going by him, and here he comes. Let's see what's going on with him. He's taking tires. You know what? He came back in, I think. Still waiting. Yep, that's what's happened. I believe he's got caught speeding. So he's waiting patiently. You can see him, he's just waiting for that clock to wind down, and away he goes. So that's got to put him probably a lap down. And your leader is Akers. Second place is going to be Cody Nagels up here in the number 6, the 94. He is apparently one lap down, trying to get it back. Or he's trying to help Akers, one or the other. Man, it's getting really nasty out here. 64 out of 94 is complete. They are tightening right back up. Making it 3 wide right there. Hickox right in the middle. Squeezes it in, and Tater Tot Toller's going to run right there with him. Coming up on lap traffic, and he's staying way out of the way. Hickox right there. Toller in tow with him. Hickox would absolutely love to be able to get down there in that rocket chair on the bottom. These guys have been running a great race so far. Everybody's been pretty respectable with each other. John, buddy, it's a shame you gotta leave. This is really gonna get good here in a little bit. You be safe at work, my friend. And to be honest with you, I sure hope and pray that I don't have to leave here. The wife just sent me the latest radar, And it's about 2 states long, and it's as red as a dadgum tomato. And it is about roughly 30 minutes away from me. So we got a race that's trying to race the storm that's approaching me. They've already clocked 65-mile-an-hour winds in this. Not good for me. So we don't want no cautions here, folks. We want green flag racing right here towards the end so we can make this. Because I know you all would be very unhappy campers if I lost my power and we did not find out who did what. Who made it or who didn't. So I've actually got 2 races at once going on. Hickox is right where he wants to be, and that's right in the rocking chair with Chris Akers right there behind him. Duvendak back here, 1 lap down. I'm pretty sure that he got a penalty. I seen him locking it up going into the pits that time. They may have got him for speeding, so that's got to put him a lap down. So I can tell you now, there's one cat out of all these guys is absolutely praying for a caution. That will be the 99 of Duvendak, so we can get back on the lead lap. And you know what? It might happen. But so far, they're playing nice. 14 people watching, 6 likes. You can do better than that. Hit the like button for these guys. They're putting on a really good show for you. Akers, bad luck on lap 10. Had to use a fast repair up early in this race. Won the stages, doing a really good job so far. Tater Tot Toller, the number 2, trying to win his way into here, into the championship next week. Hickox the same way, leading this thing. You've got 3 cats right here, battling it right on top of each other. At some point, keep your eye out back here on Tommy Cook. Doing a veteran's move. He's hanging out here in the back, staying with the draft. But he's also hanging back here in case something gets crazy up there. Hickox still on the bottom, staying right there. He ain't going anywhere. And I'm pretty sure Akers is content right there behind him. I'm imagining about right now, Taylor Toller is saying, for the love of God, I got to get up front up here sometime. I'm sandwiched in with the MaxspeedTV boys that are locked in for the final race. Nagels drops down to the bottom in front of Hickox. That's going to put Toller up there. Now he's hoping that Guerrero will give him a good enough shove to get him up there so he can drop down. Laps are winding down slowly. They're going to have to make one more pit stop. Guerrero doing the shoving right there to Tater Tot. Let me tell you. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Hickox has got to keep his nose buried right there into that number 6. Whoa, trouble back in the back. That might bring out a caution. You can see them sliding. Let's see. They're both off the track as they hit. That will not bring out a caution. We are still green flagging. Nagel's on the bottom. Toller right there on top. Hickox right on the bottom doing the pushing. Hickox is staying off of Nagel's quite a bit, actually. And you might want to be careful because he leaves enough room, someone's going to drop in right there in front of him. Or try to, anyway. Toller's going to take the lead now down on the bottom. And right now, he's the happy camper. 20 laps to go. One more pit stop. I don't know if you guys can just believe how intense this is, but it's very intense. 20 laps to go, one more pit stop, probably under green, no mistakes. Trying to get set up who is going to help and push. Wife says the local weather jumped on the cable and are talking now. This storm is approximately 24 miles from where I'm sitting. And it has already knocked out power lines and everything else. It is a doozy. So we got a race and a race on a storm. Who is going to win it? I warned these guys when we got on the broadcast tonight. $19 to go, all smooth so far. Lined up, single file, nose to tail. Toller knows he's got to race his way in here to win this thing. Hickox back in that 5th position. He as well needs a win. Are they going to come in? No, they did not come in. Some faked it, some didn't. Hickox, he's out. It looks like Guerrero slammed the wall, though. He's got some damage for sure. So somebody tried to fake somebody out, and it didn't work. But you can see the damage on Guerrero. He's got quite a bit of it. So he's tore up, but no big deal. He's made the race. He's good. Nagel's out front. Toller looking back here in the back. Lurking. Chris Akers. And are they going to come in this time? Yes, they are. And whoa, tangled up. The 12 and the 31. That is really going to stink. Hopefully he can get that 31 whipped around here and get that fast repair, and he'll be all right. No harm, no foul, hopefully. But here he comes. And we got to run that back and see what happened right there. You see him getting ready to come into the pits right here. We'll slow it down to see what happened. But it sent a chase contender. There it is. 12 tried to sneaks in there just a little bit. And then he comes all the way back up and he nails the 31 coming in. So that is all on the number 12 right there. I don't think he's seen him in his rearview mirror coming. But you see him trying to hang on the best he can and stay off that wall. He's got it all locked up. He's got a little bit of damage right there, but not a whole lot. Let me see. He did have to use a fast repair. But the problem with that is everybody now is spread out around this thing. So Nagel's Tater Tot Toller, he is second. The 77 is 2 laps down in between them. Stenson's going to be third right now, and Akers in fourth. And then you come all the way back here in the back, and you got Hickox. Him and Guerrero. Duvendak still a lap down, has not seen the caution that he's been praying for. Uh-oh. Might be losing power, folks. Everything is starting to blink out here. 15 to go. "24 miles, my butt. It's on me right now. Lots of lightning going on. Come on, baby. Hold on. 14 laps. Toller is in the lead. The closest one that can do anything on him is going to be Hickox. But he's way back here. Akers right there. Right behind him, trying to do something. Mr. Cook is a lap down. So the guy's fighting to try to get into this bad boy is going to be the number 2, the number 29. Trying to watch a race and try to watch out my window behind me. The wife just texted me and said it is up on us right now. 24 miles, my butt. It's here. I got some flickering going on, but so far I'm fine. But man, it is really putting it down as far as the wind and lightning. Still, up front, Tater Tot Toller. If he wins this puppy, he's made it into the chase of 4. Will Akers have enough to get in? I know Duvendak back here said he thinks he's got enough points-wise to make it, that 4th person. I've got my pager on here in case I get toned out for something. That tells me if it's bad or not. So if you hear that noise going off, don't worry about it. But this is crazy. Trying to watch a race in a storm at the same time. Good Lord Almighty. I can feel that wind just beating right in the side of the man cave here. Tater Tot Toller right there. Now Erickson in the number 12. He's actually leading this race. The guy out in front of him, the 23, Saxton. He's a lap down. Stenson up top, he's leading it now. They've got enough fuel, they're good to go. It's Stenson and Nagels. Nagels is locked in. Erickson running pretty good all night. Setting in third. Tater Tot Toller there in fourth. Nine laps to go. Stenson in the lead. On the bottom, the number 9 machine. Hickox not looking good unless we can get a caution in here. Akers sitting back here in the back. What are they going to do? Switch to the small version here. Nagels is in the lead right now. Akers right there behind him. I got flickering light again. Come on, baby. Duvendak hoping he could get in on points. I do not know for sure. Akers right there trying his best. 7 laps to go. Akers waiting patiently. Tater Tot Toller up on that high line, trying to get a little bit of help. These guys give him a push to get him up there so they can do a little battling here. Doing everything he can to get it up there. Come on, baby. Akers on the bottom. Nagel's in front. Tater Tot Toller up there, right with Akers. Five to go. What's up? All right. Nagel's still in the lead. Akers right behind him. Four laps to go. Whoa, they're tangled up back here in the back, and here's going to be a big one. And I think this is going to be a caution. And it is. See if we can figure out what happened right here. Not what I wanted to see, trust me. Happened right in here somewhere. I seen Tater Tot going flying, so let's see. Stenson comes up. Ew, and they tangle right there. Wow. One more time. Stenson comes up to pick up some of that momentum I think it was going. He wasn't quite sure. He's still right there on the bottom, and it looks like he's on his way back up again, and when he does, he's going to just catch right there a Toller, that left front. And, of course, that's going to slow him down enough to where the 37 is going to run into Toller. He's going to turn him practically sideways right here. And he's trying to chase the thing, trying to stay off of people, but he's not. He's going to get caught right there. And he got to go sliding along with everybody else. Now, some of these guys back in the back, when this happened, I think they're far enough away they don't have to worry about anything. I'm talking about Hickox, all that happened way up in front of him, so he's fine. The guys are going to come into pits right now, which I'm shocked. Unless they have to, I'm not quite sure what the deal is there. Unless they were really pushing it on their fuel. But they technically had enough to go all the way. At least I thought they did. So we're under caution. Top five right now. Stenson, Toller, Akers, Nagels, Bracco. Just keep. I'll tell you where it's at. Ah, Lord have mercy. Trees down at the end of town. Blocking the state route. I don't know how much longer we're going to make it here. I did not want to see this caution, man, but it is really getting pretty crappy out here. They're calling for straight line winds of 60 to 70 mile an hour, and I don't think they're lying. So if I go bye-bye, guys, I apologize. Trying to hold out as long as we possibly can here. Did not want to see the caution, but Duvendak did want to see this caution. That helped him right back out. Put him right back on the lead lap. And right there he is. Drove from Florida to Ohio, and here he is in this race. Tater Tot Toller needing to win it. Akers. These guys battling out. They need it. Joey Hickox right here. He's in 6th. He needs to win this bad boy. Duvendak thinks he can make it on points. It's going to be really close. Tommy Cook, he's back on the lead lap, I think. You should see him fly around right here when that caution truck lights go out. And there he goes. He'll get his lap back. I don't know if you guys heard that over the mic or not. Wow. Tater Tot Toller is going to be up top. Stenson in the bottom. Akers right there. Please, dear Lord, no more cautions. Lights out on the pace truck. Will they keep it clean? Tater Tot Toller up top trying to win this thing. Chris Akers as well trying to win this thing. Trying to win it to get into the chase. Duvendak. Hickox back here in the back. They've got 2 laps to try to work their way up to this front. And we already got trouble. Tater Tot being spun. Another freaking caution. Go back and see what happened here. But right now, he's dropped down to the bottom. Oh, I see what happened. Stenson got down on the curve or the yellow line that threw him up. And when it threw him up, he wasn't square. As you can see it right here. He went right down to the bottom and he caught him right in that left corner. And that's gonna send him flying. So that's gonna give us another freaking caution. Well, you just can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. All right, light them up, do it again. You got Akers up here. Duvendak and Hickox. Tommy Cook. Tater Tot comes right back. He's got fixed back up, but he's in the 11th position. And I can assure you, he's probably not a happy camper. All right, top 5. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to do 3 things at once here, and unfortunately, it's what's panning out to be on me. All right. Nagels and Stenson. There's Akers. Duvendak back here along with Hickox. Cook trying to get it. Tater Tot Toller. After being turned, gets his fast repair. Now he's back in it. It's going to get nasty. As they got to go around another lap. Two by two, lining it back up. Stenson's going to be down on the bottom. Nagels up top. Nagels is already in the chase. Akers there, the 29 machine. Glad to see he still has a sense of humor as he takes out the blue cone. What I would give for a green flag right now, folks. Cody up top. Stenson's on the bottom. Chris Akers needing to win this bad boy. Duvendak would like to ensure, for sure, his chances into the top 4 next week. He's sitting back there in 6th. Hickox is going to be in 7th. He needs a win. Toller all the way back here in the 11th spot. He also needs a win. And here we go. Can they keep it clean for 2 laps? Here comes the 31. Up on the top line by himself. Looking to get a little bit of help right here. Guerrero's going to jump in right behind him. And wow, look at Hickox move. Guerrero trying to push him into this win. He's going to be able to drop him all the way down to the bottom. This is exactly what he wants to see right now. Hickox is leading this bad boy. Needs to win it to get in it. You can see him coming. And they're bouncing and hitting everybody already. 95 into the wall. Hang on, please, no caution. Duvendak sideways. He slams into the wall. And another car. And the freaking caution's out again. Can't understand it. They throw a caution when it's not really necessary, and they don't throw one when they should. This is getting right on the 1 lap to go. They throw the caution. They're going to line it up again. Or did it come out? Nope, they came out to be the final checker. That is it. Hickox has won it, folks. They overruled it. The admin did a good job on that one. There's your winner, guys. Joey Hickox. He's made it into the championship. Nancy, he made it. Actually, we've all made it. So far. Congratulations right there, Joey Hickox. All right, real quick commercial. We're going to talk to these guys, and I'm getting the heck out of here. Be right back. Don't go nowhere.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame.
Yeah, it's going to be them and Chris Akers.
We're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today.
Yeah.
Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
All right, guys, we're back right here. I'm gonna try to get the winner in here and get a chat with him real quick. I did find out the 4 that made the final for the race next week, and it will be the MaxspeedTV guys: Cody Nagels, Vincent Guerrero, Chris Akers. He made it, and of course their winner tonight right here, Joey Hickox. He made it as well. And I'm gonna try to get in here and get Joey and have a little chat with him real quick. And I'm getting off here before I end up being Dorothy. I just got to find him. So many things going on at one time, I'll tell you. It's unreal. Joey, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It ain't going, buddy. I'm just about ready to get pounced on by a severe storm right now.
Oh, wow.
That's why I'm going to interview you right now. Lights are going crazy. It's just nuts out here. in wonderful Ohio. But congratulations, pal. You had to win it to get in it. You got in it. You made it. You're going to the Final Four next week. Great job.
Yeah, man. I gotta tell you what, I couldn't do it without all my teammates, man. Randy, Fred, Jay, the Max Speed guys. They helped me tremendously. Cody and Vicente, even Chris Akers was a big help to us tonight. So this was awesome. Definitely a team win. Pretty cool to get Jay in second. I think Cody wound up third. So we definitely had something for him tonight, and couldn't be happier the way it turned out, man.
Yeah, it turned out great, pal. Like I said, it's the two MaxspeedTV guys, Guerrero Nagels, and it's going to be you and Chris Akers battling up for the championship. I'm telling you what, man, that is going to be exciting next week, without a doubt. Buddy, who do you want to thank before I get the heck out of here?
Man, like I said, I got to thank everybody who was working with me tonight. I got to thank you for broadcasting, Robert, for putting on such a great league. Really enjoy this thing. I love this league. And I got to thank all my sponsors, Ag Solar, H&H Tractor Works, Manny Ray Cemetery Designs, Whosoever South, and Blue Ridge Auto Groups, and as well as Spino Designs for making my paint schemes.
All right, buddy, be safe, take care, good luck. I'm sure your mom's happy out here on YouTube, happy as she can be. I haven't heard nothing from her. There she is. That's my boy, she says. All right, congratulations, man. Be safe, and we'll talk to you later, all right?
All right, buddy.
All right, let's see, real quick. Who else? Let me get you in here before I get out of here. Chris, talk to me.
Yes, sir. How are you tonight, man? That was a sort of a great race tonight. It's been pretty fun.
This is absolutely crazy. I got severe weather pounding on me, lights blinking all over the place, trees down the road.
Trying to get this broadcast in before it goes out. Power goes out, right?
I'm telling you, man. Trying to broadcast and watch the weather, listen to my wife, listen to the scanner. Yeah, this has sucked for me tonight. I appreciate everybody that stuck it out with me, but great job. You started out really fast here. In the 10th lap, you got tangled up with Schroeder, had to use your fast repair earlier, and I know you didn't want to do it, so you had to kind of be careful with the monkey on your back there the whole entire race. You managed to get up here. You got enough points. You're in it, my friend. You're going to the championship next week.
Hell yeah, maybe we can talk to you at the end with the championship win. That'd be the goal for next week. And hey, what's that word you use? Careful? I think as soon as I used my fast repair, I was hell on wheels after that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I never slow down.
I told everybody, I said, this guy is like a dog with a bone. He's on a mission, without a doubt, man. But
you know I love
congratulations.
that win. I ain't gonna stop for nothing for that thing. Even if I have 3 tires on the car and 1 missing, I'll still go for the win.
There ain't no doubt in my mind. I know you love pushing people, but at this point, you wanted to do as much as you could to get into the top 4, and you made it. Who do you want to thank before I get you out of here?
Oh man, I want to thank you for broadcasting. It's always love watching the broadcast. Enjoy being able to talk to you at the end of the race when I can. And thanks to parents for watching, and thanks Mom for being in the chat watching me every night, and then Dad for doing the pit crew for me. He's always up there fixing tires, fixing fuel, make sure fast repairs off when it needs to be, and really the backbone for helping me out up here. And then shoot Doobie for putting this on. Couldn't do it without him. It's a great league, love it, and do anything for this league. It's been fun.
All right, my friend, take care of yourself. Be safe. We'll catch you next week for the Final Four for the championship at NOMA Super Speedway. We'll talk to you later.
Sure.
All right, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. We made it. Congratulations to the winner, everybody that made it to top 4. I'm sorry, everybody out there having to deal with the weather and me and everything else, but we got through it. You guys be safe. Take care. Next week, remember, championship race next Monday night. Be there. I'm out of here.